Hey, Kirsty and Daniel Kump here. Excited for you guys to be here with us on Mindset Monday. It's the 10th of October at just about noon Eastern. So if you're catching the replay on Mindset Monday, replays, hi, good to have you guys. Make sure to put replay in the comment box below this video and then stay here with me for a moment as we stream into our Facebook group. Now, if for some crazy reason you are watching Mindset Monday replay and you're not in our Facebook group and you're a member with us, what are you doing, my friend? You've got to be plugged in. So go get in the Funnel Team #Unstoppable Facebook group so that we can accelerate your results together, okay? Of the event, hidden secret. All right.
And I'll do the everyone tag as soon as that's in here.
Awesome. What's up, guys? Kirsty Snyder and Daniel Kump here. Hi.
What up?
Long time no see.
I know.
Long time no see. How are you guys? Excited to rock it out this morning with you. We've got a couple things that we're really stoked to share. So if you are live with us now and you see the red light button in the corner, make sure to say hi in the comments. If you catch this later on and you don't see that red light button, that means you're catching the replay within our Facebook group, which is awesome. What I encourage you to do, if you're seeing it in the Facebook group or you're seeing it on Mindset Monday replays, our playlist, please put replay in the comments, which right now won't apply to those of you live, obviously, because you're live. Okay. What's up, Joel? How are you? Okay, guys, start commenting. 5 of you guys on already. Comment for me right now. Hey, I'm tuning in from this. Hey, I'm excited because something like that. Okay. So we can get this algorithm boosting. Greg, what's up, my friend? Jason, good to have you. Sean, good to see you. Awesome to have you guys here. Super, super great. Okay. So couple things that I want to remind you guys about. Okay. Let me.
Should be good to go there. Guys, let us know if you got the
Awesome.
tag too. Let us know. Drop a comment. Just comment tag if you guys did get the bless you. If you guys did get the everyone tag, let us know. That would be helpful.
Yes. Yep. Yes, sir. Okay. So a couple things. You guys know that you can go to shgsuccess.com, right? shgsuccess.com has the information for the leaderboard. It has the information for the past winners. It has the information for what's happening this month, all that kind of stuff. That and only that currently right now is what I want you plugging into as far as corporate. What I mean by that, okay, stay with me for a moment, is our incredible corporate team has a lot going on every single week as far as like presentations and PowerPoints and just other things that you can do within SHG, all of which are awesome. But that's not the focus here. Within our team, focus on our team, focus on our training, focus on our members area, focus on our team webinars when we have them. Okay. She's okay, dude. She's okay. Anything else that's for corporate is great as well. And if ever you need to specifically tune into something, we will for sure 100% let you know about it. Deal? All dozen of you put deal in the chat if that makes sense to you. The reason I say this is because I don't want you guys getting confused with the corporate training compared to our team training, compared to their dashboard, compared to being in here, for example. Okay. And I can promise you, as we're going to talk about here in just a moment, I can promise you as you plug into our stuff, you stay plugged in enough to know if you need to see something from corporate or be involved with something, then you'll know 110% from us. Hey, get involved with this part here. Otherwise, tunnel vision on our team training, tunnel vision on our Facebook group here that you guys are on, tunnel vision on the replays that some of you are accessing right now, Mindset Monday replays. Okay. Tunnel vision. Why? Because the leaderboard doesn't lie and the funnel team's crushing it yet again this month.
Yeah. And we have even more. We have more of our members that are on the leaderboard in the top 10, obviously, and they just haven't changed their name over yet. So obviously that'll reflect even better once a couple more people do that. But I think that's a great way to explain it, Kirsty, is just the is just tunnel vision, because even like at the event, we had members that would come up to us and say, hey, I thought there was a webinar on this day or whatever. And, you know, we were thinking it was our stuff, but they were talking about corporate stuff. So it's like, you know, you gotta, again, it's just about paying attention to the details and paying attention to the information that's around you and knowing the difference between the two. So what we recommend, not just because it's our thing and we want you paying attention to us. No, like we want to recommend to you because of what's proven it, what works. Pay close attention to what we're doing. Mindset Monday, Teachable Tuesday, Focus Friday, what we post here in the group. And when there is something in corporate that we want you to pay attention to, we'll email it out. We'll post it here in the group. But otherwise, it can be easy to go off and get distracted by the corporate stuff. And not that, and we're not saying that the corporate stuff is bad by any means. We're just saying it's easy to get distracted.
Yeah.
Okay. That's really what this is.
Confused as to which one is what and what it means and all that stuff. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. We're always going to give you the inside scoop on what's going on. And we're also always going to be helping you guys get the best and the most amount of results right here with our team. Again, leaderboard, documentation beats conversation. So if you want to know like what's working, right here.
Hello. Does that make sense, you guys? Let me know if it makes sense. All 14 of you put make sense with like your 2 favorite emojis. Make your comment unique. Now, what we want to talk about today is kind of what Daniel discussed earlier in a post. If you guys did not see that post yet, that's exactly what could contribute to a problem here. Not a bad problem. Okay, hear me out. Is turn on notifications within this group. You got to turn on notifications within this group so that you don't miss any post, whether it's from Kelly, whether it's from me, whether it's from Brian, whether it's from Sean, whether it's from Daniel. It doesn't matter who it's from. You'll want to stay plugged in. Okay. You know, the whole phrase of like out of sight, out of mind. If you're out of sight, out of mind, you're not going to get success. You're not going to create results if you're not in the know. Okay. You've got to be in the know for something. Hey, big shout out right now, real quick, to Jessica Jones. Jessica enrolled this morning and she's already plugging in. Awesome job, Jessica. Good to have you, my friend.
That's what it's all about right there.
Yes.
That's what it's 100%. All about.
Yep.
Yeah. And one of the things that I wanted to highlight is exactly a lesson that you teach and you talk about a lot, which is being in proximity. And it's easy to, with an event, especially, and this is why we're talking about this, guys, on a Mindset Monday, because this is a big mindset tip here, is being in proximity. Now, over this past weekend, a lot of people got to physically be in proximity to us, like literally like sitting at the same table as us, eating lunch with us, eating dinner with us, like being on stage with us. Like it was like literally in proximity. And we got to work directly with those members, with you know, Anthony and Ari and Jamie and Kelly and Montana and Carl, and I'm probably forgetting names, but we got to literally work directly with you, helping you guys with short form videos, with content, answering questions, all of those things. And those members that took action and plugged in, not just to us, not just to the event, but they plugged in and they took action. Is it a coincidence
that they got sales?
Literally, I think every single member that was at the event with us, like almost like got a sale in the last 24 to 48 hours. Is that a coincidence?
Right.
No, it's not, because you guys have heard me say this before, like where your energy goes, the money flows, right? Well, guess what? Their energy was aligned. They were in proximity. They were taking action, and lo and behold, they got a sale. That is no accident. That is no coincidence. That is just what happens when you get your energy aligned and when you are in proximity to what's going on. So kind of the message that we're talking about here is, we get it. Not all of you could get to the event, right? But stay in proximity to what we're talking about right here, right now. And that's what we were talking about earlier, staying plugged into the current relevant information, which is right here in our group and in our team training site. So
100%.
The Mindset Mondays, the Teachable Tuesdays, the Focus Fridays, stay plugged in, stay up to date with what we teach and what we talk about. So that way you can stay in proximity to our team and our energy and our vibe and everything that we got going on.
Yep.
So you can maximize your results and maximize your output so you can get, those results that you're looking for. Because if you don't, and, we'll see this from time to time where they get started, they plug in, and then they kind of drift off. And then like 30 days later, they swing back and they're like, oh, hey, where's the training on this? And it's like, when someone asks a question like that, you can obviously tell that they're not up to date.
Right.
And that's why the very first thing in the team training site under the overview video, the very first thing that we ask you to do, get on our email list, get in our Facebook group. We don't say, hey, go get your domain and go start promoting. It's like, no,
get plugged in first, and then everything else falls into place. So for those of you who are like brand spanking new, like Jessica, for example, or Ramen, and if I'm saying your name wrong, please let me know. Ramen or Remain. Let's see. Ramen
Names
Baines.
are always tricky.
Brand new as well, you guys. And yet both of them are here. Why? Because they got plugged in. They saw the value in being plugged in. And when you guys sponsor someone, you tag them in this welcome post after you send them the team training so that they can be plugged in. We've said it a billion times before. If you're taking advice from someone you would not switch places with, you're taking the wrong advice. Ramen like noodles. Okay, good. Because I'm like, Ramen, good. So Ramen is here as well. Glad that you're here. Now, if you're taking advice, even Jeb, one of our corporate members over the weekend, he specifically said you would not go to a marriage counselor who's divorced, right?
Yeah.
Same thing here. Would you switch places financially with the people currently you're taking advice from? If the answer is yes, awesome. Then you should be doing 4 to 5 to 6 figures a month. And if the answer is even almost a no, or it's even just this much hesitant, it's because you're plugging into the wrong type of energy. You're plugging into the wrong type of people. You want to plug in with people who are uplifting, who are scaling, who are innovating. Okay. Would you switch places with them? The answer is yes, or in the right spot. If no, and it's forced, or it's not your vibe, or it's not whatever, then yeah, you gotta reroute a little bit. Okay.
Yep. And just to give you guys an example, like for those of you guys that were at the event, or those of you guys that watched it live on Zoom or saw it streamed, one of the things that I was asked by Kirsty is we were talking specifically about duplication. And that's in this business, guys, that's like the magic word. Mm-hmm. How do you get your team to duplicate? Well, number one, you got to lead from the front. You got to lead by example, but it's getting your team members to plug in. So if you sponsor someone, you're going to want that person to plug in. But again, you got to lead from that front. You got to lead from the front, and you got to stay plugged in. You can't literally just serve everybody over here and expect that everyone's going to do what you want if you're not going to go do it yourself. So that was one of the things that I had mentioned on stage, is literally getting people to plug in and getting people into, whether it be a Facebook group, a messenger chat, an email list, some form of communication where they can stay up to date and up to speed with what's going on. And that's what we try to do over here in our group, is literally just, we go live multiple times a week for you guys to teach, train, and educate you on what to do, what's hot, what's exciting, what's driving business right now, what's driving leads and sales right now. Mm-hmm. That's what we try to teach and train on. And if you stay up to speed with that, and then you go do what is taught, the results is only just a matter of time, not if, right?
But when. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Exactly.
Yep. And another thing. So I guess one more thing, and then we'll kind of wrap it up here, is, there's a gal I was speaking with over the weekend who started last Monday or Tuesday as a Titanium member. She's serious. She's excited. She's really pumped up. She created a TikTok account. She's posted probably 15 times, and she was asking for my advice on certain videos last night. And she specifically told me, like, I'm not giving up yet. And I said, we'll just call her Sally. I said, Sally, listen, you've been in this for less than a week. Good, you're not giving up, but understand you got to give yourself some grace. This is a brand new language for you. 15 videos, 50, maybe even less than that, maybe a dozen videos in a new language for yourself, pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, and you don't have the income results yet. That's okay. Just like I said, last Mindset Monday? I don't remember. I always give the analogy of like, first working from the end result, and second, like going to the gym. You can't have this monstrous goal of I'm 500 pounds, I need to lose like 300. And after a week, it didn't happen, right? Duh, because you're compounding efforts, because you're compounding what you've not done up to this point with your health goals. Same thing with business. If you're in debt, if you've never made $1,000 to $2,000 in one day, for example, good job. I can help you with your fort in just a minute. Thank you.
Nothing like building a fort as a kid.
Right? Your financial goals are something you've never done before. You might be that 500-pound person, so to speak. Okay, literally the example. You might be the 500-600-pound person. You have a monstrous goal. You can't give yourself a week to get out of that debt. You can't give yourself a week to make $1,000 when you've never done that before. Just the same as going to the gym. If you are 700 pounds and you're not sure how to use the equipment, it's nothing to do with you and your ability. It's a new language.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? You guys, like that analogy, I could like seriously talk about for 3 hours, but I hope it resonates. Like, I hope that makes sense for you, because so many of you have financial goals. That's why you're here. That's a huge reason we focus so hard on what's working, what's marketing, what is lucrative. And when you're plugged, dude, I gotta finish. Okay. When you're plugged in and you replicate what's working and you follow what's working, just like I said at the event, at the very end, I specifically stated it's a recipe. You don't just add more flour because you felt like it. You don't just add the extra sugar because you felt like it, or leave the sugar out because you felt like it. No, to have the result of that cake or that bread, you follow the recipe. Everything that we have for you is a recipe. You just got to follow it to a T and have it be a non-debatable, and you'll meet with success. You will. We don't just say that because we're like, yay, go you. Like, literally, Daniel and I could cry about it. We believe in you that much. And all you got to do is go do it, and do it specifically, not with what you think works. And it's not even an ego thing. It's that we've carved the path and given you the way to do it. Now it's just you doing that path, doing what works, not trying to be innovative.
You can even think of the, with the analogy that you gave, you could even think of the team training site as a recipe. Like, here's the recipe. And we talked about this over the weekend, like when we were meeting with our team. It's like, I think it was when we went out to dinner, like some people will take the recipe and they're like, oh, hey, I saw this recipe, but I went and inserted my own ingredients when I went over here and I made this blog and I'm posting on all these random websites that you guys don't even mention. It's like, I just added all my ingredients. This tastes funny. It's not working right. It's like, well, you didn't follow the recipe. Right.
You got to follow the recipe. You got to follow what works.
Yep.
So, anything else on that?
I think guys, it's keep it stupid simple here on Mindset Monday, guys. Just, you got to stay in proximity. You got to stay plugged in, and you got to follow the pathway and follow the recipe. And, we're teaching and showing you guys what works. It's when people go rogue and they randomly go off and try to go do their own thing, and they try to create their own pathway. And I'm all for forging your own pathway, but you got to do that after you have established some sort of baseline of what is going to bring you some results. Because if you don't have any results, or you're going to go try to reinvent the wheel, it's going to be tough. But the whole point here, guys, is staying plugged in. Staying plugged in will help keep you motivated. It'll help keep you in the loop. It'll help get you results. And not staying plugged in will do just the opposite. So it's up to you guys.
Exactly.
The picture perfect example here. And again, numbers don't lie. The picture perfect example here is, look who was with us at the event over the weekend, and look who just got sales. It's not a coincidence. It's not an accident. That was all done by design, because they stayed plugged in, they took action, and boom.
And boom. Like that. Yep. Yep. But it was also because not just the massive action, but because the vibe was high. Now you don't have to be in proximity in the sense of like, hi, come sit on my chair with me. It's more being in proximity the way that we are now. You're here with us live. You're catching the replay. You acted from the end result by being plugged in, by being plugged in. That's why Raman and Jessica Jessica started this morning, you guys. She started this morning, and guess who's here? Jessica. Raman started over the weekend. Guess who's here? Raman.
Yep.
Why is that important? Because proximity wins. Proximity wins. It does. So be plugged in, be in the know, give yourself some grace. It's a new language. Everything that we have inside of our team training, everything that we have inside this group, although is a lot, I know it's a lot, but you're not meant to eat a whole enchilada. Like, chill. It's supposed to be step by step. It literally, everything that we have for you guys answers the question, how can we take the brand newest person and help them get the fastest income result in the simplest way possible? And if you want a fast income result, it's just a matter of you plugging in and actually being intentional about being in proximity. That's what it comes down to. Daniel just got a platinum sale, literally as we speak on this call.
Hello.
Love it. Hi. Love it.
Proximity.
Yep.
Taking action.
Okay. Last thing, you guys. Last thing. March is our next event. Brian read my mind. March is our next event. We don't have specific dates yet, but I'm going to strongly assume around the 25th of March.
Yeah, probably third or fourth.
We don't want to go out during St. Patrick's Day. I don't think we'll do it the week before, like around the 11th. I'm going to assume it's going to be end of March, like the 25th.
Yep.
But again, as soon as we know that, we'll let you know. We don't have a location yet, but it will be in Vegas. We just don't have like the hotel. Exact. Yeah. It'll be in Vegas, you guys, finally on the, West Coast.
Yep. And we just had, let me see here. We just had sales come in just now. Am I seeing this right? Okay, that was yours. We just had sales come in literally just a little while ago. Ari got a sale this morning. Again, what's that? Is that 2 or 3 sales in the last for Ari? Is that 2 or 3 sales in the last day?
Ari got a titanium Saturday. He got one or two yesterday.
He just got a gold, literally just got a gold just now. Gary Williams. Oh,
nice, Gary. Gary was at the event too, you guys.
Gary was at the event too, and he just got a sale now. Come on, people. Come on. Like, it's
rocking it.
I mean, does it get any more real than that? Like, the dude just got a sale. He just got home from the event. Like, this is what we're talking about, man. This is what we're talking about. It's just aligning your energy, staying in proximity, taking action. Oh, gosh.
So good.
Can't make this stuff up, guys. Can't make this stuff up.
Yep. So mark your calendar-ish. Vegas in March. And as soon as we have a location and such, use our savings portal, get yourself there. Brian just got a sale too. Yeah, he did. He did this morning. I can't remember. Was it this morning?
Yeah, Brian got a sale. Yep.
Yes, boy.
Yeah, he was in my post.
And Brian was there too, you guys.
I'm gonna go back to my post, and I'm gonna add Gary in, because again, he was at the event and he got a sale. So how freaking cool is that?
Heck yeah. Yeah. Awesome.
This is like, I almost just for me, and this is rare. Like, I almost just don't have words, because it's just so cool and awesome. And it's just, you see it unfolding right in front of your eyes. Like, I literally just looked in our back office and I just saw 3 new sales, and it was like, boom, there's you, there's Ari, there's Gary. All 3 of you guys were at the event. It's like, holy freaking crap. Like, you can't mess with that. Like, I can't, what else can I say? Like, just go do.
Just go freaking do it. Yep.
That's it.
Okay. So last thing. Okay. Last thing. Teachable Tuesday tomorrow. You want to be there. So register right now if you haven't already. teachabletuesday.com. teachabletuesday.com. For those of you who are newer, please go plug into Teachable Tuesday replays. Plug into Teachable Tuesday replays, our playlist. Okay. You're going to want to. because a lot of the things we talked about over the last month is where it starts in your team training. It's also what's the gateway that's really working for the top producers right now. So plug in RE Fly Save, and we'll see you for a Teachable Tuesday tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, always. Go get registered if not already. Okay, guys?
Later, guys.
Later. Playa.